Hey sis, I was getting ready for bed, but I just had an epiphany because something happened today that really got on my nerves. And it was literally just like a reminder of why I need to continue to stay focused on my mission, on my businesses, and chase my dreams. So I decided to make a video that's going to help so many people learn how to create their own LLC and start that business, because this year it's fuck them 9 to 5s. So I'm going to be doing a detailed video on how to create your LLC in the state of Georgia step by step. I don't reside in the state of Georgia, but I did have to create my own LLC for a new business in the state of Georgia. So I'll do one for PA too, but today we're doing Georgia, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is the website that you're going to go to file your LLC in the state of Georgia. You're going to click on online services. Okay, I do have an account, so you're going to log onto your account. You're going to hit dashboard. Okay, so that's mine. But if you were doing it brand new, then you will go to create or register a business. Boom. Okay, I am creating a new domestic business. Boom. This is going to be a domestic limited liability company for an LLC. I'm going to scroll down. Do you have a business reservation number? I'm going to click no. If you have one, then you can select yes. Requested business name. So this is where you would type your business name. Now, what I suggest is for you to search up the name before you go ahead and push this through, because mine got rejected twice because somebody else already had the name. And what I learned about the state of Georgia, it has to be between 5 and 7 years, even if the LLC was dissolved. Like, it's not even an active LLC. You still can't take the name until 5 to 7 years. So keep that in mind as well. You also want to make sure that it has these acronyms after your business name. So it can be, like ABC Limited Liability Company, or ABC LLC, ABC LTD, ABC Co. Like, you have to put that at the end. Okay. You can also put a second or third choice business name. So, that was something that I probably should have utilized, and they could have used one of the 3 that I provided. But, first time for everything. I thought I was the hot shit. So I chose it one time and it got rejected, whatever, but I got it now. Okay. And then for the code, this is when you're going to select what kind of business that you're going to have, whatever category it falls under. So, let's just say you're doing something, creating an LLC for real estate. You're going to select real estate. Okay. If it has a subcode, you'll select it here. Let's just click anything. Let's see. I don't know. Office of Real Estate Agents and Brokers. Okay, we're going to open our own brokerage. Fuck it. Okay, so in the state of Georgia, you must have a registered agent. I will type on the screen who I use for my registered agent, because again, I am not a resident in the state of Georgia. So if you're going to be your own agent, you do have to have a mailing address in the state of Georgia, and yes, they will double check. Okay, so you can appoint a family member, yourself, a cousin, or aunt if you know somebody in the state of Georgia. Unfortunately, I didn't have anyone to use, so I had to pay. That's when you type that address in there. So let me just see, 123. Let's just type 123 Main Street. Okay. And I'm going to put Atlanta. And I'm going to use the address, y'all. So don't forget to press the add button, though, for your registered agent name. Okay. So then you hit continue. Okay, then you're going to hit continue. Okay, the next page, this is fake, so don't even worry about it. But this is where you're going to get to the payment page. Okay, you're going to scroll all the way down, and then that's when you're going to hit submit. Okay, so just like I said, I'm going to show y'all where you can go, and then you'll hit done. Okay, I had to pay for expedited services for mine for various reasons. So let's see, business search is where you're going to go to search up a name. And you can do contains or exact match. I would just do contains, and let's just see ABC LLC. Let's see if somebody has that, okay? ABC LLC. Now, I'm going to scream if somebody has it. But this is how you can search up if the name is available or not. All right. So these are all of the things. Even if it sounds similar, they still might not let you do it. So ABC Enterprises Inc., I don't know. Tutoring ABC LLC, I don't know. They might let you do it. They might not. But as you can see, these are dissolved or revoked. You know, some of them are active. So you want to be careful with that. You want to make sure that you're not taking or trying to utilize a name that sounds similar or it's already taken, whether it's active or dissolved. So that's something that you want to be sure of, okay? So after you file your LLC, then that's when you're going to go to the irs.gov, okay? You're going to go to the irs.gov. You're going to click right there. Don't let them people tell you that they're going to create an LLC and it comes with an EIN. EIN is free, so they're not doing anything for you, okay? So this is how you're going to go ahead and create your EIN, okay? So you're going to go to where it says file. And then all the way over here, it says apply for an employer ID number. Now, I wouldn't recommend you go ahead and apply for an EIN until you receive your LLC, because you don't want to have all of these EIN numbers and then they reject the name and now you got to create a new EIN to match the name on your LLC. So I would just say, just try to wait until it gets approved, okay? So like I said, I did expedite my LLC and I paid an additional $120 for 2 to 3 days. And I actually got I maximized my 120 because it got rejected twice. So had I waited the standard 5 to 7 business days, it probably would have taken me 3 weeks to get that back because it got rejected twice. You don't have to do that, but if you feel the need to get your LLC quicker, then you can pay that extra $120. The LLC itself was $100, okay? So this is how you're going to apply for your EIN. Also, note that Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. it is not available. So I don't even know if it's going to let me do it because it's 10:57 where I am. So you're going to hit apply for EIN. Yeah, it's saying that it's currently unavailable. But usually what it would say, it's all self-explanatory, is, you know, what's your business name, what's your name, what's the address that you want it to be listed on the EIN. Now, if you're applying for an LLC in another state and it has to state that address and you don't want it to be local to you, then don't put your local address. Put whatever business address that you're going to use. And also, like I said, I'm going to show y'all who I use as my agent to create my LLC. So I use Georgia registered agent. Is $25 for the year. It comes with a business phone number. They just created a website for me. They give you a domain and email, all of that good stuff. It's $25. All you have to do is press get started. They'll generate an address for you to use. This is a legit address that you can use as a registered agent to put on your LLC if you do not reside in the state of Georgia. Okay, so don't say I ain't teach you nothing today. Please stop sleeping on yourself. Stop relying on that 9 to 5 and stop letting people tell you what you can and can't do, because your good sis Nah just told you. Okay, so I expect to see some I expect to see some action in the comments saying, hey sis, I got my LLC. Hey sis, thanks for the information. Come on, don't sleep on it.